Hey guys, this video is for a very select bunch of you guys who are feeling kind of lost. You're working on improving on yourself, you're working on improving your body, your mind, your social situations, your relationships with your family. And you're working hard and you've been working hard for quite a while, but you're still not seeing any significant results. You're not seeing any significant progress, and you're not feeling really motivated to carry on. Okay, and this is a very significant point that most people reach. It's a point where you're in between the point of starting to work hard to seeing success and seeing results, and it's the hardest part to carry on because you know how the game works. You know that you can't go back to step one because you know how the world works. You know that you don't want to work a job when you know that you've got a fucking Bill over here who can buy whatever he wants. He can buy his family whatever he wants. You know you aren't going to go back to here because you've seen what's up here. So once you're in this stage, it's almost like a depressive stage because you know what is out there for you, but at the same time you can't rush to get there or else it's all going to collapse and fall down. So this stage, it could last like 2 to kind of 5 years. For me, it lasted like a year. It's a year where you have no kind of direction. You have no one looking over you, telling you which way to go, telling you where to put your feet, telling you where you should be putting your attention, where you should be putting your effort. And it's a kind of stage where you're just putting your effort into everything that you think's right, but it might not even be right. And this is the kind of point where you need someone to hold your hand and basically guide you through it. And it shouldn't just be anyone. It shouldn't be your mum or your brother or anything like that. It needs to be someone that's been in your position before. And I'm not saying go out and spunk a couple thousand on a mentorship. I'm saying literally just go out and ask for advice. Hop on LinkedIn, connect with some people that are more successful than you. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, just speak to other entrepreneurs that have been in your situation before. Speak to people that are like a year, even 6 months ahead of you on your journey because they know exactly what path you need to take. They know what's best for you way better than you know it yourself. You don't want to keep going down this path where you are working 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, but you might be working on nothing because you don't know what you should be working on. You don't know what position you're in pretty much. You don't know if you're on the verge of seeing success and making 10k per month, or you don't know if you are just getting started. It's the kind of stage where you don't know what you're doing and you need help and you're kind of getting skilled at everything. You get the gist of how things work. You just can't break free out of this box into this big successful world where you can move out, where you can retire your parents, where you can drive flash cars. You're kind of in the mid ground, and it's a hard place to be in. Throughout this stage, you are probably the least motivated you've ever been. You're probably more motivated when you just sat in bed scrolling on TikTok, seeing all these guys getting successful. This is the stage where you're literally putting your life on the line. You're putting your future on the line just to be successful, and you're seeing no results. And this is the point where you have your parents harassing you. You're getting whipped by your parents to try and get you to go get a job, to go live a normal life. But you know that there is more to life than that, and you know you aren't going to take that option. Because very simply, if you are in this position now, if you've seen what I've seen, there is no chance you can go back to where you came from because you know how the world works. You would be depressed, anxious, and insecure for the rest of your life. So there is no chance you can go back to where you came from if you are this far into your journey. Networking with other people your age and just speaking to others is so important in this stage. Even hopping on a Discord server, hopping on even my Discord server, and just working with people your own age for hours at a time, for people at your stage of business or even in front of you, is so important because this is the point in your journey where it feels so fucking alone. You wake up every day and you just feel alone because you cut out everyone. You've taken the advice that Hamza's given you, that Iman Ghazi's given you. You've cut everyone off and then you're alone and you're still grinding and you're still not successful and you're still getting no results. And you're putting everything on the line, but you're getting nothing in return. So this is when you need friends most. And no, I'm not saying you need to become a degenerate again and get these friends back that weren't good for you in the first place. You just need to find the right friends, and you need to be hustling every day with these right friends. And that is how you're going to make it through this really fucking long path. This is probably the hardest part in your journey, where you know you're skilled, you know you're talented, you know how the world works, but you're not rich yet. It's like the hardest stage you can go through. So this is the bit where you need direction, you need purpose, you need friends, and you need kind of like a plan. You could literally sit on ChatGPT and just plan your day. It'd take you like 30 minutes a day. You just plan your week. It's really not hard. You just need direction. You need a plan to follow, because if you are just aimlessly working, if you're aimlessly putting effort into here, it's never going to stack up. It's never going to stick. You're going to be throwing shit at a wall and nothing is ever going to work. You need a plan. You need direction. But I believe in you. I know you can make it work. And it's only just a matter of time before you go from here to here and you're rich and famous. You got baddies all around you. You retire your parents, you drive flash cars, you move out to Miami. It's not much further. You're already past the starting stage. Now you just got to hustle, keep your head down, network with others, and then in a matter of time, you'll be here and you'll be celebrating.